guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm going to be talking about the books that I really hope I'll read in March. I've been in a gigantic reading slump for the longest while, but I'm feeling in the mood to read, and I'm so happy. So let's just go ahead and get started with this video, because I want to eat food after this. The first book is something that I actually already finished, but it was in the month of March, so it was a part of my TBR. And then I read it. So, Caraval by Stephanie Garber, which I absolutely loved, gave it 5 out of 5 stars. This book was phenomenal. It blew me away. I literally was hardly reading at all until I read this book. This book was so good. It's about this sort of like circus carnival festival thing that happens basically every year called Caraval, and it's run by this guy called Master Legend. And this whole thing is surrounded by magic. Everybody always talks about it. You have to be invited to go. It's just this extremely extravagant place, and it's a game. You go there, you can either watch or play the game, and the game for this year can win you one wish. This follows two sisters, Scarlett and Donatella, or Tella, that's what she goes by. And I really loved the sisters' relationships in the story. I have a sister, I love my sister. Hello, if you're watching this, which you're not, but whatever. And it was so mysterious. You never really knew if what was happening was what was really happening. Like, you're like, is this real? Like, is this actually happening? Or is this another thing of the game? Get this book, love it, love it, love it. You will fly through this book. And it's so beautiful, look at it. So the first book that I want to read is Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, Maureen Johnson, and Robin Wasserman. I'm actually currently reading this. I'm not hardly into it like at all. I've actually read the first novella in this before, when it actually first came out, like a while ago. It came out long ago. And then by that time I was like, okay, this is gonna come out in a bunch of ebooks and then come out into a gigantic book later on. I don't want to spend my money on these ebooks and then have to buy a gigantic book, which by the way is $24. What? Why? So I just waited, and I'm so excited to read it because it follows beautiful Simon. Simon is my favorite character from the series. At least I think so. I've always loved Simon. Like, Simon is the nerd, awesome character, and I love that guy so much, and having a book completely following him, I don't want to spoil anything, but I love this. I love the whole idea of a book about Simon Lewis, because Simon Lewis is hilarious, and you can bet that he will get into some trouble because that guy always almost dies. Or dies. You never know. The next book that I really want to read is King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard. This is the third book in the Red Queen series, and I think there's going to be 4 books in this. I'm really excited about this book because the second one, Glass Sword, left off in such a big cliffhanger, and it was so painful, and I need this one because this one will help my pain, I hope. You know, it also could make me feel worse. But we'll not think about that. And yes, I only have Glass Sword in paperback because it's an ARC. I need to get the hardcover. But I'd rather buy another book than buy the same book in hardcover. Because I got this for free. It's an ARC, yeah. So it's about a world of people that have silver blood and also have red blood. The Silverbloods have magical powers, and they're just held high up in people's minds. Like, they feel like they're royalty, basically, of the world. The Red Bloods are basically, you know, the poverty. They don't like the Red Bloods because they think they're just lesser than them for some reason. But there's a main character, she has red blood, and brings chaos. And this is chaotic, and I want to read it. All will burn. And there's gonna be a movie for the first book, which sounds really fun. I feel like it'll be a good movie, like an interesting movie. Directed by Elizabeth Banks. She's Effie from the Hunger Games. That makes me excited. The next book I want to read is Wind Witch by Susan Dennard. It is the second book in the Witchland series. I think that's what it's called. The first book is Truth Witch, which I actually read, and everybody loved it. I just liked it. I was a bit bored by it, to be honest, which was really sad. I still, like, enjoyed parts of it, and I loved the female relationship between the two main characters. It was fantastic, but I just got bored, and I felt like it was because there was a lot of world building in this book, and I always thought second book is gonna be fantastic because Susan Dennard is a good writer. She really is. And like once you like know the world a bit more and you jump into this one, things will happen. Like this ended off in an interesting way that just made me want to read this. So I'm excited to see if I like this one a lot more than the first one. I really hope I do. It's one of those books that has a girl with a sword and the main character with this sword. I think she can like always tell if you're lying because she's a truth witch. Like if you lie, she can tell. That's her magical power or something. It's been a while, sorry. So those are the books that I'm gonna try to read. Technically, I already read this, so I can put it over here. I'm gonna hope I read these. If I actually read these and I need to read more, I'm going to be ordering a lot of books off of Amazon. And stay tuned for a gigantic unboxing, because that will be happening. And I might read one of those books. Also, if I come back and I haven't read any of these, it's okay. Don't judge me. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. And I never tell you guys, but I actually have a Twitter at Peyton_reads. I hate this self-promo, but like nobody knows I have a Twitter unless you go in my description. I also have an Instagram with the same username. Obviously I have a YouTube. I mean, you're watching it right now. I mean, come on. Also follow me on Goodreads. All of the links for this is down below. I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are. I don't know. I'm not stopping you, okay? Like this video, comment down below, have a good day, and goodbye. So let's just go ahead and go stop blah 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 blah. Let's just blah blah.